All right, this is Y6. Graph a line from an equation in slope-intercept form. All right, so remember slope-intercept form is going to say y equals mx plus b, and m is your slope, b is your y-intercept. Right, so when I graph these, I'm always going to start with the point, and this point is going to be your y-intercept, and then use the slope to find the next point. And once you have those 2 points, then you have yourself a line. All right, so let's go look at this first example here. First step, I'm going to use the y-intercept, and that's going to be a positive 1. So I'm going to go on my graph and then graph it on the y-axis. Let's graph positive 1 right there. And then next step, let's do first step is your y-intercept. All right, and then your next step is we're going to use the slope right there. So we're going to use that slope, and those are our 2 points. So slope is 4/5, and hopefully by now it's kind of in your head that slope is rise over run. So you're going to go up 4. Let me just write that there, because I know not everybody watches these videos, and if you happen to watch this one, then you will get that you're going to go rise up 4 and then run 5. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then run 1, 2, 3, 5. Well, there it is. Now let's hit those 2, and there's your line. Every equation is going to be done the same way. You might have a negative slope, you might have a negative y-intercept, but we're going to handle it the same way, just negative. So logically, we should have examples of that. Yes, we do. All right. Let's go look at this next one, because this is interesting here. Y equals x plus 6. We're going to start with your y-intercept, which is your positive 6. So let's go to the graph and let's draw 6 right there on the y-axis. And now your slope just says x. So if m equals, and if there's no number in front of the letter x, then that's it's not 0, there's no number there, but it's going to be 1. Because you can think of this equation as y equals 1x plus 6. Oops, I wrote plus b, plus 6. But we don't need that 1. And so that is a more conventional way to do it. So if slope is 1, it's actually 1 over 1. Then go up 1 over 1. And there it is. There's your second point for that line. All right, here it is with a negative slope. And you can see that this graph has all 4 quadrants provided, because our lines can go downwards because we have that negative slope now. All right, let's start with the y-intercept, which says it's a positive 1. All right, so let's graph positive 1 on the y-axis, and our slope is negative 1/5. All right, so we're going to go, and remember, it's rise over run, but now it's negative, so we're going to do the opposite. We're going to go down. Down 1 over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, that's only 4. Gotta make sure you count correctly. And there's your line. All right. I hope that makes sense to you. You need your 2 points, starting with your y-intercept, or you can use another point, because the graph has 2 points, and then using the slope to find the next point.